All right, there's a 3-second delay. Let me grab a cup of coffee. Be right back. Go to the bathroom, turn this off. All right, I'm going to my kitchen. Oh, alrighty. Don't worry, we'll edit all this out. Ready. My body is ready. Oh! That's okay. That was up there forever. It doesn't matter. Let me see here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Floor. Alright. Alright, we're going lore, ladies and gentlemen. Refresh stream. Alright, got my coffee right here. Still a delay, huh? 3-minute delay is nuts. Alright, here we go. Restarting, ladies and gentlemen, you are tuning into the DGL.org, sponsored by EpicGOT.com. And you are watching a semi-final match of the World Cup. The blues are Americans, and the yellow-oranges are Europeans. On the left side for security, in the pistol round, you have Armada, Kingmaker, Kisses, Grin, Wooly, and Jims. On the insurgent side, you have the Europeans, Knetic, Nate, Jaeger, Rumbuk, Snake, Vamp, and Murdoch. Murdoch is restarting. Knetic is, if you haven't heard of Knetic, they are a bunch of older insurgency players. So they've been around for a long time. Jaeger has been around almost as long as me. So we're old farts. So I'm actually going to change the, let's see here, Archon SV speed 1. There you go. So look at this, huh? Look at that quality. Dun, 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 dun. So we're just waiting on one here. I restarted it for them. I restarted it for you guys. So we're waiting on one. Alright, here comes Murdoch. Alrighty, Murdoch is coming back in and we're going to be live. If you don't know how this goes, basically in the beginning there is a pistol round. The pistol round determines what side. So the winner of the pistol round will decide what side they start on. The game is 8-round halves with the winner winning 9 rounds. So you'll play 8 rounds on one side, switch, and play until you reach 9. I love that YouTube video. All right. So you're watching a 3-minute delay, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. How is the sound quality? This is... Tell me how the mic... I'll ask you guys. I don't want to turn my volume up anymore. Here, let me turn my volume down and this up. It gets too loud for my ears. It hurts me.
I'm changing magazines.
Look at that high quality. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw out some predictions, huh? I think most people here know who Armada is, but Knetic has some heavy-hitting players, you know. Jaeger and Nate are from RB, which was the last team to win the World Cup over Veritas, whatever. Not salty. Cryogenics. Whoa, that's an old name. All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we will be... okay. Well, we were going live, and then Kisses crashed for whatever reason. That's what happens. The pressure. The pressure is real. So... Da 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 da, ba da 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 da. I'm loving it. Not live yet. We are going lore. Da 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 da. It's so weird. Look at. Can you guys see this in the upper right?
Oh. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck, Nate. I love you. Good luck.
Oh, I should freaking voice enable 0 so that you don't hear any of that. Voice enable 0. All right, we're going live here, ladies and gentlemen. The pistol round. In the semifinals, Knetic versus Armada. Armada on the blue side, Knetic on the orange side. It's like Jaeger's probably gonna try and pick. Let's see if he gets any picks early on. He is. Look at him all the way over there. See a pick coming out. Oh, gotta be careful. Jaeger not getting this pick. Looks like they're using armor as well. Trying to be careful. They're on B. Jaeger desperately trying to get picks. Nate playing up in shops. Look at this double stack on C. Trying to get picks. Looks like the first kill might come here, right here between Nate and Wooly. Wooly gets the first kill onto Nate. C being capped, B being blocked. Jaeger desperately trying to find this player. He does see him, tries to take him out, misses. And look at Kisses coming in, protecting his teammate. Kisses going for another kill, gets taken out. And all alone on A. This could be Armada's round. A at 30%. Oh, and getting picked off by Gems across the map. Pistol round goes to Armada. I want to see this. Oh, it's Leo. Let's see who it is. So, pistol round going to Armada. Armada will decide if they stay or go. Oh. So it looks like they're deciding what they want to do.
Doing flashbang!
How shiny my game is. I'll turn the in-game volume up even more. So you guys have to let me know. I actually turned my whole volume down. So going live, looks like Armada is electing to stay on security. So a big thing about market is those pre-fires. So we're going to see a lot of pre-firing probably coming out from the insurgent side, trying to pick that Barber cross. So we'll see the first round if any picks are going to happen. What's on my finger? It's like, look at this fast push on to B. No crossfires. Crossfires coming in late. Nate playing super aggressive, trying to push out to shops. Gets taken out by Wooly. Murdoch already in Barber. Look how sneaky he is. He's a sneaky little snake. Takes out Blue Pillar. This is up top, playing very passively. Takes out another. Now it's a 4v3 in favor of Armada. Wooly trying to jump over into shops, playing a little too aggressive. And Leofight playing Africa really well. Everyone trying to look for a pick. Grinmore knows he's on top of yellow, but can't see his head. Such good play on top of yellow, playing back like that. It's very hard to see the head when you play back against the bridge. That's good mechanics by that player. Jim's getting a kill of his own. On to Leofight. B is at 99%. Grin cannot get off this point. Jims has got to be careful and not get picked. Wamperley getting the pick onto Jims. Grin all by himself. Wamp sees the head. Grin takes him out. 1v1 situation on B. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see right here. Here are the two players trying to look for that pick. Red Truck, they know where everyone is. Oh, and what a pick by Jaeger. Coming down to that 1v1 on B. Just great trades there, back and forth. Wamp took out Jims on Blue Bridge. And then Grin took out Wamp, and then Jaeger took out Grin. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, that was a great round. I mean, look at the kills there, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone got one kill except for Wamp. Of course, Wamp. Kill hog. Getting more than one. So.
Just 1 sec, I'm loading.
Around. Oh, we got a sniper coming out by Grinmore. Will he be able to get any picks? He's probably going to try and pick off the construction player. I think he sees him. He's looking for that common spot, but Jaeger is not there, so Jaeger's not going to get a kill. Jaeger's not going to get killed. Oh, and Murdoch gets a kill on Kisses, but Jim's refrags. Now it's a 4v3 in the opposite direction with Knetic. Take them off. Grin snipes off Jaeger. Jaeger was hanging out there. He's got to be careful, though. Nate takes him out. Nate looking up top. Gets taken out by Jims. Now it's a 2v2. B, it's a 1v1. Africa, got to be careful. Jims has got to be careful of peeking here. Here comes the nade out. This might take out Wooly. The nade coming in. Kills Concrete. Concrete goes down. Wooly's dead. Now it's a 2v1. Jim's desperately trying to get on B. B is at 75%. He's got to be careful of Africa. Africa head glitches and kills him. 2-0 in favor of Knetic. Very solid play there. It's unfortunate that Grin rushed up like that, because if he had played a little more slowly, he could have sniped out Nate, who was on Yellow Bridge. So that was another great round. You just see, I mean, there were 3 kills that round by security. So every round, these two teams are both really amazing teams, and it's going to come down to the wire every round. I mean, that was a 2v1. The previous round was a 1v1. So, you know, you're not going to I mean, you may see a blowout here or there, but with these two teams, it's going to be very close every single time. Grin again trying to play that sniper, and both teams just playing very well. Murdoch electing to play slower this time. I think pretty sure Nate heard Shops. Woolie's on top of Shops, playing super aggressive. Gotta watch out for Yellow Pillar. Woolie's all over the place. Nate missed him. Woolie slipped through. Look at this play by Woolie. I don't think they know where he is. Woolie getting another kill. Does Leo know what it is? Woolie gets another kill. That's 3 kills. Can Woolie get another? Is Woolie going for the 4th kill? He knows Nate's up there. He heard him. Oh no! And Jibs TK's Woolie. And Kingmaker gets his own kill. Murdoch looking for the sniper. It's 3v1, excuse me. Murdoch gets a kill. They now know where he is. They need to turn around. Jims has got to be careful. He's behind the white van. Doesn't see him. Jims. Kingmaker trying to cap. Jims playing forever slowly. He's just trying to delay him. There we go. There's the nade. Murdoch's going to elect to run to A, but this is going to be a little late. So he's not really going to be able to set up. As you can see, security is already almost halfway to A, so let's see what Murdoch can come up with. A at 25%, Kingmaker rotating to C, Jims looking for the guy in the background. Can Murdoch go clutch? A at 50%, the block is going to come out here shortly, and what a pre-fire by Kisses! Holy cow! What a round, Armada. Woolie just went huge for his team there, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, Jims was trying to cover Woolie and ended up killing Woolie. Woolie almost had the 4K. I mean, Woolie just played hyper aggressive there. He took a big chance on rushing Africa. If Africa had been prone and set up, then he would have died and he wouldn't have gotten any kills. But because Africa was delayed, because a lot of players will play lower Africa, looking for that top blue or the green van push. And because Africa was delayed, Woolie had the opportunity to push up and flank like that, which was just amazing play. So, a little bit of luck, a lot of skill. Let's look for the cross pick by Jaeger. Jaeger's not going to look for anyone. Murdoch rushing up, gets a kill. Got to be careful, look at that double stack. And here comes a flashbang. Looks like Jims is going to be completely flashed. Get me out of there. Murdoch knows he's up there. He's going to elect to go back down. So look at all these players playing very careful. Looking for a pick. This is late smoke. See, everything's covered with these two teams. It's going to be very hard, and Kisses gets picked off by Nate. Nate playing that top shop. And Grin getting a snipe of his own. Now it's 4v3. Woolie desperately trying to make something happen. Nate definitely heard him. He's just looking for him. Woolie's got to be careful because Jaeger's definitely going to be in Africa. Woolie doesn't see the player in Africa, and Jaeger takes him down. Now it's a 4v2. B is at 30% for Insurgents. Jim's trying to push up into concrete. He's all alone. And, I mean, look at all these people looking at him. What a pick by Jim. Jim's got to be careful. Yeah, and that's going to be another round for Knetic. And look at the kill spread for Knetic, as well as Armada. But everyone's just, you know, picking up a kill or two there. Very unfortunate that Woolie didn't look bottom Africa. It's very hard to see those players around the wooden window. So, you know, still anyone's game. I think that most teams, well, it depends on your play style. But I would say that most teams actually prefer Insurgents. It allows you a little more of aggressive play. Although definitely you can play Shops aggressive on security, which is what we're seeing out of Woolie. Woolie kind of, you know, definitely respecting, you know, Nate. Nate is known for playing Shops, so Woolie just trying to be careful. Oh, and we're gonna see a 1v1 here. Oh, Nate goes down, body launches into the sky, and look at Woolie. Woolie's jumping across again. Oh, jumps down and Wamp with the refrag. Excellent kill. Kisses got a pick of his own there, so it's gonna be a 4v3 right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is playing very safe with a lot of free fire onto Africa. Will we see a nade come out? Leofight tries to cook the nade but misses concrete. Looking for a pick. Everyone's shooting at one another, and in this meantime, Jaeger is actually going to slip into A. So A is being capped. Grin with the snipe. Kingmaker knows he's on A. Look at Kingmaker's rotation. He's got to be careful though. He's getting shot at. Oh, and it's going to be a 1v1 on A. Will Kingmaker make it in time? Look at these players right next to each other. Oh! Kingmaker gets taken down. Jaeger's going to cap, and C's going to get capped. We're going to see a full reset here, ladies and gentlemen. Grin is just going to cap this point to 99%. Looks like Grin is going to elect to go to A. So here, look at Gems with this. Everyone knows the spawn camp is coming. Gems trying to be careful with the M4. He gets one kill. Kiss is trying to get a pick of his own. Jaeger takes down a Wooly. Kisses should be able to get a frag here. Jaeger actually went down, so now it's a 5v2. They're recapping A. Jim's with another kill. It's one up. Wamp all by his lonesome. Trying to survive. I don't know if Wamp saw that guy. Yeah, he did. But we're going to see a flank come out by Jims. This guy's been called out. Jim's looking for that pick. He's rushing Kingmaker. Wamp knows he's running out of time. Gets the pick. He's got to get out of there, though. Ow! Oh, he's out of ammo, I think. Oh, he's out of ammo. Oh, no, he's going to get flanked by Grinmore. Grinmore looking for the snipe. Doesn't see him. He's crouched. Grin. Oh. Still doesn't see him. He's on the other side. Look at Wamp. Wamp trying to survive. Accidentally slides and gets taken out. Unfortunately, Wamp doing everything he could to try and survive there. It was just an epic spawn camp set up by Armada. You really have to use smokes to get out of your spawn when you spawn in late like that. So, there's the scoreboard for you guys. Kingmaker, the B player, you know, as expected sometimes, you know, those B players, it can be a little tough on the kills. So, but we, you know, Kingmaker's a great player, so don't judge him by his kills. He's also got that crazy do. So, but yeah, 2-3. 2-3, Knetic up by 1. So 3 more rounds. This is the 6th round. Let's see what we got here. Jaeger looking for a kill. Everyone looking for a kill. Just playing super clean, everyone. Look at Kingmaker. Already in helicopter. Wamp knows where he is. He needs help from him. Will he get the nade off? Here comes the nade. Oh, what a kill onto Wamp. Look at Nate up top, though. Nate up top looking down. He knows he's in helicopter. But he doesn't want to peek. Oh, look at Jims pushing across onto Blue Bridge. Grin with the snipe. Jaeger kills Wooly. Look at Leofight. Whoa, Leofight with a huge pick. Kingmaker with a kill of his own. Jaeger on B, trying desperately to stay alive. Unfortunately, it was too late, and they capped. It's now a 5v2 situation. Whoa, what a pick again by Leofight. Sorry, I said Wamp earlier. That was Leofight who got a big kill. Look at Kisses. Kisses playing super passive. And Jaeger goes down on B. I don't believe they know it's clear yet because no one stepped on B. Wooly is now going to call B is clear. And the last known enemy was on Africa. They might have thought he went to A, though. So you see... Oh, wow, what a pick by Jims onto Leofight. So, Jims playing a very strong Blue Bridge right now. Killing everyone. Sometimes his teammates, but killing everyone regardless. So, 3-3, tied up here. 2 rounds to go in this half. Thank you for tuning in to this. This is a best of 3 semifinals. Knetic versus Armada. So, really good play coming out by both teams. Just filling each other out. Shop's play has been back and forth. Grin is playing very clutch with that sniper. He's really picking off the bridge. And wow, Wooly gets an early pick with his pre-fire. onto Connector. So it's already 5v4. Wamp unfortunately got picked off very early. And look at Wooly playing this position. This is going to be... Oh, Wooly with another kill. That's 2. So we're going to have to see something come out here. Look at Jims playing up top. Jims with another pick. 5v3. Holy cow. I mean, this is just crazy. 5v2, sorry. 5v2. Murdoch hears him. And they cap B. They're now capping C. So Wooly knows that there's going to be a rotation that comes out to A. Leophyte is looking for this C player. I mean, they have 15 seconds to do something. Oh, wow, what a big pick by Leo. Leo drops down. He's going to go to yellow pillar, and he's going to stay prone. This is probably a really good decision. Murdoch is up top, and he can protect his player. But if Murdoch goes down, this is going to be over, ladies and gentlemen. We got Murdoch trying to get a pick. He needs to know that this blue player is alive. Here comes the nade out. Misses, and Murdoch gets sniped. So... Oh, there's going to be a pick by... Oh, Leo almost got that second kill, but no, Jims denied him. Jims just playing a very strong blue bridge. Playing so well up there. You know, having that high ground is so important. If Murdoch had just stayed alive, which is hard to do in a 5v2, he could have provided a little more support, but it's just so hard. In a 5v2 situation, you're getting shot at by usually 2 people at once. The odds are not in your favor. So, there is the score for you, ladies and gentlemen. 4-3. This is the last round in the half. So, and I'm done with my coffee. So, looks like Kisses is going to elect to do a hardcore rush. Oh, it gets picked off. You have to be careful when you pick like that. When you try to rush like that. We're going to see a double stack into Barber this round for Insurgents. Look at the free fire coming out of Nate, just barely missing. Murdoch killing the blue pillars player. Wooly now rushing Africa, getting taken down by Jaeger. Great, or Leophyte, excuse me. Leophyte, great ears. Jims has got to be careful. There's players all over in Barber. Did he hear him? He did hear him. Jims pushing in. Oh, Jims getting taken down, and Grin, the lonely sniper, all by himself, gets cleaned up that round. Armada went for a Hail Mary with that pistol rush and just got picked off. Jaeger got a very good spawn, and you know the spawns can be very detrimental to your pushes, especially when that person that gets a good spawn is pre-firing across. And unfortunately, that double stack into Barber worked very well, unfortunately for Armada. So great play by Knetic. Double stacking that Barber and just really kind of taking over. Murdoch killing the blue pillar, and Jaeger with a great play as well. He was in Africa and he heard Wooly running across. Now Wooly got away with that, 2 to 3 rounds. 2 to 3 rounds he got away with running across the yellow bridge and rushing across as security, but this time Jaeger said no more. So. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You're watching the DJL.org semifinals. And let's see what kind of cross picks Armada's going to have against Knetic. So Knetic is now on security. It is tied up 4-4. I'm going to see a 2-3 launcher, and here comes the free fire. Oh, and there's going to be a pick onto Murdoch. And is Nate going to rush in? Yes, he will. So Nate's going to rush into shops. And Kisses is already up top with that pistol. Kisses likes the pistol rush. Is he going to be able to get a kill here? Yes, he does. Now it's a 5v3, 5v2. Jaeger gets a pick of his own, 4v2. Nate sees Jim's gun on Africa. And Jaeger trying to make something happen here, but look at this Wooly flank. But it's too late. Jaeger already gets taken down. Nate getting a kill. Doesn't matter, though, because B got capped. And Jims knows he's on the bridge. Oh, gets taken down by Nate. Nate killing 2 players after the cap. Nate's going to try to drop down on this objective. Look at Grin, though. Grin's just got his tent set up. He unfortunately can't see this guy playing red truck. If he drops down, though, he will. And he does. Oh, he misses. Oh, there's the kill. There's a kill by Grin. Grin just playing back there, watching the flank. An early pickoff onto Murdoch by Armada. So some great picks there. It kind of sucked that Nate kind of got trapped on a yellow bridge, and he just kind of sat there. And while he was sitting there, his team kind of just died all around him, unfortunately. So look at this. I mean, this is a best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, it's still anyone's game in this match, but they still got another map to play. So this is gonna get heated for sure. Let's see if Murdoch can make it across this time. Murdoch does make it across. Kisses is gonna play passive. I'm completely flashed. Get out of here. Kingmaker playing with that AK-74. Jim's looking for a pick of his own. Not finding any. And Nate's gonna get into Africa this time. No nade though. So where will the first kill be? You know, look at Wamp playing in that pillar. He's got to be very careful. There are 2 people in shops. So Leo and Nate are in shops. Jims is playing super passive, wants to keep him in there. And Grin's gonna get a pick on a Wamp into blue pillar. Look at Wooly playing super passive. Oh, he sees the gun! There's 1 kill! There's another there though! Oh no, he gets taken down! Jaeger with another kill of his own. So now it's a 3v3. It's okay though, B was capped in their favor. He just needs to play passive, and Jims gets a huge kill on the Leo fight. What a great shot! And B is now being capped. Kisses gets his own kill. Now it's a 1 person's up. Kiss is desperately looking for him. And I don't think he knows where he is. Grin does though. Grin takes him out. Great play by Grinmore. Taking out Murdoch at the end. Grin got an insane shot onto blue pillar from construction. So he shot Wamp's little backpack and killed him, which was super detrimental to Knetic. They just, after their B player went down, you have to rotate. And that's why the B play is so important. If Wamp had just stayed prone, instead of playing, he was playing B a little too aggressive. He was camped up into this blue pillar spot right here. And if you can see off to my left right there, up in construction, Grinmore killed him from right here. So Wamp wanted to peek, he should have stayed prone. So let's see what Grin can see. Grin's gonna look for picks. He's firing all over the place. Kingmaker running in. No nades coming out. Oh, and Kingmaker sees top blue, but Wamp now takes him out. He says no. See, Wamp's gonna actually play down this time. And Leofight definitely hurt him. So Murdoch has to be careful. Look at this play. Oh, there goes Red Truck. And Grin takes out Jaeger up on top of Blue Bridge. Here comes the rotate by Grin. This might be a little too late, though. Nate is above him. Nate's gonna drop? Oh, that's Leofight. Leofight sees him. Oh, he's on first for some reason? And Grinmore goes down, and that is Knetic's round. Knetic picking up their first win. First round win on security. So Grin is a sneaky snack. That's one of the issues sometimes. You know, Grin, an excellent player, playing in that construction area. He provides great oversight and protects a flank, and he has great game sense. However, if 1 to 2 of his teammates die, like it becomes a XV3 situation. It's very easy for Grin to be out of position very quickly if 2 people go down, and that's exactly what happened. Is Armada was in an XV3 situation, and two Armada players died very quickly, and then Grin was just stuck all the way in the back. He was stuck. So look at this Sterling rush. Holy cow! Knetic with a big kill. Murdoch trying to get a kill onto Wooly. Wooly gets a kill. Wooly gets taken down. Huge kills coming out. It's a 3v3 situation already. And here comes a late nade. Jaeger trying to run away. He gets away. Kisses is on A. B is at 60% for security. Grinmore needs to get on desperately. Oh, this is a dangerous position to be in. Blue Bridge can see him. Blue Bridge kills Yellow Bridge, and Nate can't see anything because of the smoke. Oh, and he's going to see him right now. Yes, he does. Grinmore goes down. And now it's a 3v1 situation. Kiss is trying desperately to stay alive. Let's see if he pre-fires this corner. There he goes down, but he's got to be careful. On his right side is a player. Oh, no. Nate takes him down. Now it's tied up 6-6. Oh, how unfortunate. Great rotation by Jaeger. And, you know, just losing that upper ground. Unfortunately, Grin elected to take the green van. And I think that he thought there was still a player on blue Kebab side, but the blue player was actually on Barber's side. So it worked out not in his favor. If Grinmore had jumped into yellow pillar right here, he would have been a lot safer and could have delayed a lot longer. Jims tried to cover him, but he just couldn't. So great play by Knetic. We'll see what they can do here. That was just a crazy cross pick in the beginning. On to Kingmaker. Let's see if King can stay alive this round. No pre-fire, they both get in. Murdoch looking for a pick. Kiss is going to see this player. He's got the Sterling, but not rushing. If I was going to camp, I'd like to stay there. Is this nade going to land? No, it doesn't. No pick. Kingmaker watching behind him. Here comes a frag onto Africa. 2 players in shops. There's just people everywhere. This is going to get crazy really quickly, and Nick gets a kill of his own. Look at Leofight playing up on this Africa bridge. He has to be careful. Oh, gets a kill onto Wooly. Will Jims retaliate? Jims doesn't see him. Jims has got to be careful. Jims and Grin getting a pick of their own. Now it's 3v3. B is at 60% for security. They're going to cap. These people just need to move. Kisses gets a kill. Kisses is trying to jump down, but he gets taken down. Now it's a 2v2. B's at 90%. Oh, and Grin gets on. Holy cow. Jims has got to be careful. Look at this setup, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever can hold the bridge will survive. Oh, and Grin with a pick. He knows where he is. He's in blue pillar. And can Jims mop up? Wamp needs to stay alive desperately. There we go. Jims with the nade. Wamp trying to stay alive. Jims needs to be careful. Jims cannot die. Jims has got to stay alive. And it looks like a nade is coming out. Oh, a smoke is coming out. Wamp trying to pick across. Look at this rotation by Wamp. Excellent play, utilizing the smoke. Look at these 2 players. It's been shut. Oh, Wamp coming all the way around. Oh, Grinmore sees him. Oh, and Wamp goes down. That was an excellent play. Excellent play. There was smoke in the middle. Wamp knew what he was doing. Grin knew what he was doing. They both rotated around. Great game sense by both players. Just amazing play by both players. Jims left Yellow Bridge because he wanted to go A. And it was actually a very risky move. If Grin had died, security had B at 90%. If Grin had died, they would have capped way before Jims would have capped A, and that could have cost them a round. So risky play. They trusted Grin, and Grin pulled through. Oh, Grin with a pick onto Wham, trying to get into blue pillar. Let's see what they can make of this. Look at Kingmaker all the way into Horseshoe. Nate desperately trying. Horseshoe's very hard to see from there. Oh, and Kisses gets a pick of his own, playing with that AKS-74. He's going to try to go up top, but nobody is actually there. Look at all these people on blue. What a pick by Kingmaker. Where did Kingmaker get that kill? Kingmaker got that kill onto White Truck. Kisses hears this player beneath him. Kingmaker trying to get another pick. Does he see him? Yes, he does. What great eyes. White Truck, will Kisses get the drop on him? Kisses drops. Oh, and a nade comes in and gets the kill. Leofight all by himself. Grinmore's right there, though. Doesn't see him. Kingmaker does, though. Red Truck gets taken down. And Kisses with the refrag. What a great play. That Kisses Horseshoe, Kisses Kingmaker combo. And what a great nade coming out. Someone got that nade kill. Oh man. 8-6. Sorry, I'm not showing. Sorry, I had a question there. Just chilling for now. 8-6. This could be the round for Armada. Let's see if Knetic feels the pressure. 8-6 right now. Look at these two players right next to each other. Holy cow! Who's gonna jump over? Wamp's gonna jump over and kill Kingmaker. Jim's with the refrag. Holy cow! Look at that nade. 4v3. And Nate's gotta be careful. Oh, takes down Grin. Kisses gets taken down 3v2. Wooly gets a kill 2v2. Jim's looking for a kill. Oh, they're both on bridge. They get a double kill. No! Oh my goodness. Jim's could have got a double kill. Oh man. Woo! Are we gonna see a tie here in an overtime in the first game? Oh man. So this is it, ladies and gentlemen. If Knetic wins, if security wins, we're going to overtime in our first map of SO3.
I'm using smoke.
So let's see if King can stay alive. Murdoch getting picked early. And look at this, 2-stack onto B. Look at Wooly. Wooly's trying to play hyper aggressive with the smoke. He needs to be careful. He's trying to find this blue pillar player. He doesn't see him. He's right next to him. Oh no, he's got to be careful. Takes down one, looking for blue pillar. There we go. There's the second kill. It's a 4v. It's a 5v2. Wooly no gets taken down by Jaeger. Oh, Nate looking for his own pick, but Grit takes him down. Oh, and Jaeger goes down, and that's going to be a 9-7 for Armada. Holy cow. Unfortunately, that security player by Kebab had a nade out and just could do nothing to stop Wooly. I believe the next map is Siege. So let me see here. So we're gonna see a siege match. Woo! What a round. Yeah, Jim's definitely has that nade down. So this is gonna be Siege.
Okay.
Here. What'd you guys think about that last round? That was pretty insane, huh? Whew! It's getting hot in my room. You guys are lucky I don't have my fan on. So yeah, that was 9-7 in favor of 9-7 with Armada winning. I think everyone's taking a little bit of a water break here. Could use some water myself. What's going on here? Water? Yeah. All right, looks like a restart. I'm gonna be right back here, ladies and gentlemen. What did you guys think of that last match? Pretty insane. So much skill. Wow. Get water. Are they live? No. No, they are not. Woo! We are waiting on them. So, oh shit. They are going to restart and go live here, ladies and gentlemen, here in a second. Let's see here. Just waiting on them. If you guys... Looks like they're going to be going live here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be the second. Oh, shoot. Oh, nope, it's not live. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Pistol live, ladies and gentlemen. Knetic on security and Armada on insurgents. See if we see any cross picks coming out in the beginning. They might just select all to rush. Look at this rush by Grin. Grin trying to go in. Oh, misses the kill, but kisses with the refrag. King a kill of his own. Wow, across the map. Freaking Mac attack, huh? Get this rush. Oh, no, Gems almost missing. Wooly on B. Right, desperately to cap. Look at King up top, keeping them at bay, protecting his lover, Wooly. And Gems also trying to stay alive. Kills on the Makarov. Kisses looking for that flank. Doesn't find this player. Will he? Will he? Will he? No, he won't. B now gets capped. And look at Leofite. Leofite just chilling with that beautiful M9. Wow, that looks really nice on high quality. Pistol round. Oh, Kingmaker sees him and gets the kill. Let's see what side Armada is going to choose. Armada might elect to go security or insurgents. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, this is the second match. Armada took the first match, 9-7. So Armada could win the series if they win this map, or we can go to the third map if Knetic wins. The pistol round, it determines what side. Looks like Armada is going to stay. On insurgents. The big thing about Siege is your smokes and your pre-fires. There's also some pretty epic nades that you can do. So let's see. So we're gonna see it go live here. Armada is going to be on insurgents first. Gonna see some big pre-fires. Shout out to epicgot.com, our Kickstarter. We're sponsoring the servers today. Check it out if you guys have time. And here we go. Let's look for some big pre-fires. And no picks coming out. Nobody going down. Gems actually TK's Wooly. What? Kingmaker trying to rush in. Oh, and getting killed. Wow, great play by security. Murdoch's got to be careful. Gems trying to make up for that TK onto Wooly. That is going to be super hard to come back from. I mean, look how deep they are in this objective already. And it's 4v2. security with the advantage? What? Nate hears him, gets the kill. Now Kisses all by himself, running down the middle of the map. He's at 66%, 75%. Jaeger knows where he is. Jaeger watching that rear as he does. Oh, Jaeger killing Kisses. So very nice. So first round going to security. Unfortunately, Gems TK'd Wooly and rip. And that was all they needed to get that advantage. No cross picks happening. There we go. There's a cross pick onto Leo fight. Murdoch getting completely across. Look at Murdoch with this epic rush. And he's going to flash into B. Kingmaker knows and gets the kill. He learned last round, and now it's a 5v2. Completely different than last round. And B's at 25%. Jaeger's unfortunately going to have to make a move. B's at 50%. So this is going to be pretty tough for security to come back from. They might have heard him. I'm not sure. They didn't get any kills, so it really doesn't matter. So they're actually going to bait that. And Wamp's going to go down, and then there's a kill from Jaeger. Jaeger's got to be careful up top, and he gets taken out from Gems. So completely different round. You know, you don't get that TK on Wooly, and everything's going to be okay. Looks like we have a celebrity in the stream chat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the first World Cup winner, team leader, team overlord of Rubber Bandits, Bogey. Thank you. Bogey, now a retired player, unfortunately, getting too old to play video games. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And let's look at, you know, Kisses got that good pre-fire last round. Will he elect a pre-fire again? We will see. So, Kiss is trying to get the fix here, and actually Nate with a pick onto Wooly. Wooly just having no luck. And look at Nate pushing all the way up. He saw that player. He's gonna get a kill right here, and then where's gonna be the refrag? Look at Nate pushed all the way up. Just beautiful play. Trying to find. I mean, they know he's in mechanic. Nate trying to pick slowly. Grinmore is behind that wall, waiting for him. See some action. Oh, what a flick by Nate! Oh, he was in such an awkward position. The box actually saved his life. And look at this, 5v2 for security. I mean, Knetic is playing out of their minds right now. But look at, here comes the gap. Kingmaker stays alive. Oh, no! But are they going to have time? Are they going to have time, though? That's the thing. Here comes the spawn camp by Wamp. And this is going to be a cap out here, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe. Oh, wow. What a flick. He heard Wamp at the last second. Nate just needs to stay alive. If Nate can stay alive... Oh, I don't think they're going to be able to make this. Jim should have rushed this. And that's going to be a cap out, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 in favor of security? Insane. Insane. So, Knetic playing so strong. I mean, Nate played a very strong Darkroom Alley that round, and he got 2 kills. Not only did he get 2 kills, he actually cross-picked. So I think what Nate did there is he rushed Barber, boom, 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 got a pick, and then he came back down here and rushed down all the way around and killed Mechanic. And it's just hard. You need to have somebody watching that alley or playing that alley. So we'll see, is someone going to play that alley? And yes, they are. Look at Kisses. Kisses knows what happens last round. He's gonna go for the rush. Here comes Nate. Nate's actually going to pick. Looking for that pick, but Wooly takes him out. Wooly says, no, not this time, and takes him out. This is playing this Darkroom, and just each round going back and forth. So it's a 5v4 in favor of Insurgents. Insurgents are all over B. Kiss is looking for a kill. Lamp heard this player. Lamp does, but no, Kiss is with the flick. And wow, Jim's going down as well. Kingmaker needs to pop down there and try and do something about this. It's a 2v2 just like that. I mean, Armada had control and lost 2 players very quickly. Here comes a flashbang, and the pillar blocks him. Armada now on A. Is Murdoch going to protect his teammate, though? Murdoch has to be careful. And King coming up, gets taken down. B is now at 25% for security. And Armada's going to cap A very easily. So Murdoch's just covering his B player. They said, hey, you know what, we're just gonna switch this. So they're just going to trade out. B's gonna see a reset. Let's see if Murdoch can get a kill. Onto A. Gren electing to play a little passive, but still aggressive on the spawn camp. Let's see if he can get any kills. He gets 1. He's gonna immediately rotate. Murdoch touched A. He baited it. What a great play by Murdoch! Murdoch with the mind games onto Kisses. There's another pick. Look at Leofight just playing very well onto B, trying to defend it. It's a 3v3 situation. Gems has to be careful. Lamp gets a kill on the spawn camp. Leo gets his own kill, and now the scene has completely switched. And Murdoch gets the kill. That was Insurgents round. That was Insurgents round for Armada, and it just slipped away from them. The Knetic played so beautifully out of spawn. You know, Armada had the advantage with the spawn camp, and Knetic played so well. You know, so hats off to Knetic. Good job, like beautiful play by Murdoch. Murdoch didn't leave his teammate, and that was so important. He said, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna let them get A, and I'm gonna secure this B cap. And that was just very great. So, just excellent play. Just unfortunate for Armada. Armada, it was a 5v3 actually, and it just kind of slipped away from them. Nate's gonna play a little farther back this time. He's gonna get picked again. He does. Wow, Wooly picks off Nate again. Are we gonna see will Armada be able to hold on to this match this time though? It's 5v2, and Leofight gets another kill. So now it's a 4v3. Oh, and a 4v2. There we go. This round is what Armada wanted last round. That doesn't sound very well. This is getting picked off. A little bit of pre-fire there. Oh, Jaeger trying to stay alive. He does kill Kingmaker. Now it's a 2v1. It was a 4v2 right there. And Jaeger just got 2 quick kills. And we need to see a rotate from Grin. This needs to happen. A and B are almost neck and neck. A's at 50%, B's at 30%. So are we going to see a trade here? Wooly watching that flank. What is Grin going to do? B is at 75%. Grin needs to hurry up. So actually, I think Grin's just going to let him cap. Grin's going to let him cap and try to bait him out of here. Wooly's going to go for the spawn camp, but this isn't going to happen very well. So Grin's just baiting this point, waiting for Jaeger to move. Jaeger will probably want to go upstairs, so this might work in favor of Grin. Look at Wooly trying to spawn camp. Doesn't see anyone. Grin looking for the pick, moves away. I don't think you heard him, actually. Wooly is, like, completely surrounded. And there's the pick by Wooly. Jaeger desperately trying to stay alive. Wooly gets another pick. Jaeger kills Gems. And this is a 4v2. Jaeger's going to go back to A and force Wooly to go back to A. Wooly's not going to want him to cap this. So Murdoch's going to try and protect him. Look at this cover by Murdoch. Murdoch saw him. Murdoch with a huge kill onto Wooly. They're going to cap A. Now, unfortunately, Murdoch has to make moves here because they're also capping B, and there's only 30 seconds left. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. Murdoch needs to haul his ass over and get C. Will Kingmaker be able to get in and block? No, he will not. Will he be able to get the refrag? No, he does not either. So Murdoch's going to try to jump onto C. There's the jump onto C. Will Grin go back to C? No. He's going to go forward. Oh, he knows now. He's looking in the wrong direction. No, Jaeger gets 1 kill. Will he be able to get another? No. It's a 4v4 situation. Murdoch desperately trying to catch C. Kisses needs to rotate. Oh, that's a glitch right there. That's another glitch. Alright, we're just going to watch Murdoch because I'm glitched out. Oh, well, Kisses makes it on. Murdoch's going to get a cap of his own. Kisses needs to stay alive. Can I not get a glitch here? Alright. So we're at 0-0 right now, so the next person to cap is going to win. It's a 4v2 situation. Security coming back. And Murdoch gets the kill onto A, and that's going to be this round over unless Wooly can kill someone. Holy crap, my spectator is bugged. Wooly trying to reload. He knows he has a little bit of time on A. Can I not? Can I not? Does this not happen? And he's going to get capped out on, and holy cow, security 4-1. Security 4-1. Third map in this will be Station. So what does everyone, all right, we have a pause here, ladies and gentlemen. So what does everyone think about the match so far? You know, I mean, a lot of people, you know, say, oh, you know, security's too hard on Siege, I mean, Armada, I know personally that Armada's actually been practicing this map. You know, the pre-fires and stuff like that. So, you know, and it just, you know, Knetic playing very well. Very well. So, looks like Jaeger had a crash there. So it's not live. They're just waiting. They are just waiting. So, we'll see here. World Cup. Another celebrity in the chat, Shrike, from the esteemed Headhunters. Number 1 campers in the world. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Knetic in the mid game is nuts. Like multiple times now, we've seen where it's, you know, you think that Armada has it in the bag, and Knetic just brings it out. So it's just it's great play. It's great mid-round play by Knetic. And I mean, it's been so close every time, and they just kind of lose it in the mid game. And it looks like we're seeing a substitution. Temp is coming in, for whom I do not know. Could be anyone. Looks like Gems is going to leave and Temp is going to come in. 60 seconds on the clock, boys. Let's see a restart. So what's everyone's predictions right now? I mean, by the by, people think that Insurgents is easier to play. If that is true, then Knetic, I mean, if you win 4 rounds of security on Siege, that's a big deal. So, I mean, I would feel pretty confident right now for Knetic. I mean, going into the half with 4 wins on security, that's really good. So it looks like we're going to be going live here. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry I haven't been showing the scoreboard that much. There are the scores for you. Jaeger, unfortunately, lost all his kills when he restarted. It's very weird. When the game crashes sometimes, you come back, you have your deaths, but not your kills. So there's a score for you. Let's see how this is going to make a difference with Temp playing. Now, is Nate going to change it up? Oh, wow, Kisses with a big pick. They just need to stay alive. This B play is what's been getting them. Knetic is playing B very, very well. And look at Jaeger. Jaeger pushing in. They're going to push in at the same time. Jaeger with the kill. Holy cow. Tim trying to get the refrag. Jaeger saw him. Oh, Jaeger with a huge kill onto Tim. Jaeger barely getting flashed. Oh, does he get the kill? He's got to reload. These players are right next to each other. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Is Jaeger going to jump? Is Jaeger going to jump? Oh no, he gets taken down. Wamp with one kill. Not, or Leo with one kill, not with the other. And it's a 2v1 situation. Holy cow. Oh, Wamp just broke glass. He probably wanted him to know. Look at Wooly. Wooly with the bait. Wooly with the bait. This is going to be... Oh, he's out of ammo. Wamp is capping. He's trying to pick up the gun. There we go. Alright, with the AK, B is at 25%. B now almost at 50%. So, we'll see what they can do here. Wooly does have the right peek. The right peek, he's going to try to right peek this stairwell player. Wamp just saw him, though. And Wooly's going to go down very easily. Wamp needs to pick up his gun. Wamp needs to find his gun. Alright, Wamp's just going to go with whatever gun he has. So, who knows how much bullets are in that gun. But yeah, we'll see. Grin gets a cap of his own, so we're going to see a trade here. Wamp electing to go to C. Grin is going to make the smart decision and go back to B. So we might see actually a double reset. And Wamp with a double kill! Holy cow! With that AK-74, Murdoch with a kill of his own, and it's 5v2. Temp gets a kill onto Murdoch. And Jaeger's gonna come in. Let's see if Grinmore can stop this. Grin trying to play. Oh no, Jaeger takes him out. And B was at 80%, unfortunately. But it's not gonna be enough. Him get the kill of his own, trying to play super hyper aggressive. Needs to be careful though. Knetic is going to protect their teammate. And Wamp's gonna see him and take out Temp. It is now 5-1. 5-1 in favor of security. So, pretty insane. I mean, maybe Armada only practiced security. Because, you know, with the election going on and everything, they said, well, we're not going to practice insurgents because it's anti-American. I don't know, maybe that's the case. And, you know, it just kind of, you know, just kind of shows. But maybe they'll come back. I mean, sweep on security? I'm just, you know what I'm not seeing here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm not seeing the cross picks, you know, that need to happen. And there's Wooly. Wooly kills Nate. Nate has died 3 times trying to do that. He needs to stop that. And here's the flashbang. All of them getting flashed. Look at this 4-stack onto B. I mean, Leofight is already inside. He's going to get picked. Jaeger's there as well. Another pick by Temp, and it's a 5v1. Oh no! Murdoch with the miss! Oh my goodness! And wow, what a round that time. Look at that 4-stack. Armada 4-stacked onto B. It didn't matter if you killed 1 or 2. There was another guy on Armada looking at you. So, pretty insane. So, all right. So there's the scoreboard. I think that Armada still has a chance at this if they take this round. They need to take this round. That 4-stack was very good for them. And let's see if they can get any picks. See, Armada is not even trying to pick across now. They said, forget it. We just want to win this. Now, oh, and Nate's going to get a pick, and look at this hardcore push down hit. Nate gets picked off by Kingmaker. Temp in B. This is the aggressive play that we want to see. Murdoch is behind them. I don't think they know that Murdoch's behind them. Murdoch gets 1 kill. Murdoch, no, Murdoch's out of ammo. Oh my goodness. no, Wooly gets taken out. Temp at 75% on B. They need this cap desperately. If Temp can stay alive, Temp needs to pre-fire. Oh, Temp's still alive. Takes out a player. He knows where he is. Here comes the pre-fire. And Jaeger's going to be on to B. Kisses has got to be careful. Look at Wamp playing this spawn camp position. So, Jaeger in the objective. And Kisses is going to try to rush up here. He's actually trying to flank Jaeger's got to be careful. No, Kisses runs out of ammo. B's going to get capped. The spawn camp is already set up. Grinmore's camping. Wooly trying to get this pick onto Wamp. Doesn't. He's got to reload, and B gets capped. A now being capped for Insurgents. And Wooly just pre-firing everywhere. Kingmaker getting a kill out of spawn. It's a 4v3. Wooly getting a free kill onto Jaeger. Jaeger did not hear him. Wamp trying to go up as well. A is at 80%. A is going to be capped. Wooly is on the objective. Wamp's just going to elect to go C, though. So we're going to see a full reset. It is a 5v3. Just action going on everywhere. This is really hard to cover. And let's see, we're going to see a fight here with the right peak going to A. Grin knows where he is. Oh, Grin with the peak. What a pick. And C's actually going to get capped. So C will be capped by security. We're going to see another reset. Another kill by Wooly onto Wamp. Their C player goes down. Murdoch looking for the spawn camp. But you know what? Security, Knetic didn't get any kills on Armada, so we're not going to see a big respawn. Temp in a very strong position. Look at this setup by these players. There's going to be one kill. Grinmore trying to get another. Temp's going to get a kill. Now it's a 5v1 situation. This player's all by himself, and Kingmaker gets the kill. And now is going to be 5-3. Armada picking up that third round, which is going to be huge for them going into security. You know, they made that substitution, which was probably the right call. Jim's not a bad player, just having a funky. He was just off that game. Obviously, Jim's played Blue Bridge on market like a beast. So, you know, Jim's just a great player. Unfortunately, just kind of in a rut on this map. So, good substitution, I think. You know, sometimes that happens to the best of us. Armada picking up 3 rounds at the end there. So, let's see what they can do. It's going to be pretty hard. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. How is everyone doing? There's the scoreboard going into the half. Look at those European pings to New York. That's just ridiculous. So good. Knetic now on Insurgents. And here we go into the half. Knetic only needs to win 4 rounds to secure this. So we'll see what kind of pre-fire comes out. Look at those smoke grenades. There's pre-fire. Pre-fire misses 1. Temp gets a kill. Temp playing super out of his mind. 3 kills. 3 kills for Temp. It's already a 5v1. Holy cow. Wooly rushing and gets a kill. Last guy is mid-chops. He is all by himself. And Murdoch getting 2 kills of his own. Murdoch trying to go back, but Kingmaker, what a insane quick round. Temp went nuts. Temp just went freaking insane. So almost tied up. Temp just went off. Let's take a look at Temp this round and see. He just had a crazy rush into Darkroom, flanked Mechanic. So. So.
Popping smoke grenade coming up.
Oh, Temp just got blocked, like all over the place. So Temp's gonna rush, but he's gonna be a little late here, so he knows it. He's gonna play a little more passive. Temp's gonna want to play aggressive. He's gonna try and get around Nate with the right rotation. Nate with the kill and Wooly with the kill. 4v4. Kingmaker onto B. He hears this player up top. He knows he's there. There's gonna be a pick, and Kingmaker is gonna go down. So it's still a 3v3. Anyone's game. Nate getting another pick. So does Murdoch. Grin all by himself, unfortunately, and Wamp has the advantage here. Grin's gonna go down very easily. 6-4. Knetic starting to pull away from Armada. Oh, Shrike. So 6-4. There's the scores, ladies and gentlemen. Just a bunch of kills going backwards and forwards. You know, like Murdoch got 2 kills there in shops. Temp unfortunately got blocked. I'm not seeing any big nades or flashes coming out from either side. So definitely good smokes. Let's see.
Okay, here comes smoke.
Temp's actually going to play aggressively on to B. Will we see any cross picks? 4 crossing, 3 crossing, and no picks coming out. Playing super. There's one. He sees 1. He sees 2. No shots. Got to be careful. There's a guy on his right. Temp trying to play super aggressive. Temp gets 1 kill. He's going for the flank. Murdoch getting a kill onto Kisses. Temp trying to get this flank. And he gets taken down. Temp all by himself onto B. It's a 1v1 situation onto B. He's reloading. He gets the kill. Now it's a 3v1. Will Jaeger be able to block this? No. Grinmore coming in and protecting his teammate. So just insane. So many kills happening so quickly. So now it's 5-6. I mean, just going backwards. I keep saying backwards and forwards. I should say back and forth. Ugh, terrible. Just terrible. So we'll see. We'll see. There's not. If you notice, there's not a lot of pre-fire happening. And I don't know. I get it. They don't want to pre-fire because they just want to get everyone across. But it really could help them. On both sides, actually. So I think the pre-fire could really help them. I don't see any pre-fire happening there. And Neophyte's going to get taken out. Temp trying to play aggressive and get picks. Temp sees this player. Temp's going to rush around. He likes to play that hyper-aggressiveness. Let's see if Wamp can pick up on this. Looks like Temp might get the flank. Does Wamp hear him, though? Wamp does not actually hear him. Holy cow. He was rushing all over the place. Temp gets taken down, though. Refrag. Wooly with the kill of his own. Kingmaker looking for a kill. He gets taken off. Wooly gets taken off. Nate just eating security alive on B. B getting capped. It's a 5v1. Grin, unfortunately, all by himself. So Grin probably going to get taken out by Jaeger. He does. He's caught right into the belly of the beast. So Nate playing a very strong B. And they're just... Knetic looks very solid. It's crazy. They're not pre-firing that much, but it's working for them. I can't believe that Wamp actually did not hear that guy. So there are the scores. This is map 2. So if Knetic wins this, we will go to a map 3. No pre-fires coming across. Look at him just running across freely. No one's actually shooting at him. Jaeger gets an early pick. There's some pre-fire coming out. Nate trying to get in. Oh, no picks coming out. Look at Nate playing super aggressive. Temp responding. And Nate with the great head peek. It's a 4v2. 4v2 already, ladies and gentlemen. 4v1 now. And there's a flash. I'm flashed. Kingmaker's all by himself. Wow, Kingmaker with a beautiful pick onto Jaeger. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter because you're going to see a cap. So King is going to try and stay alive. You know, they just can't stop this B play. King getting taken down. It's 8-5. Will we see a pause come out? I don't know. 8-5 in favor of Knetic. If Knetic wins this round, we'll be tied 1-1 in the best of 3. So we will see a third map. But there are the scores for you. There's not a lot of pre-fires coming out. Stop Knetic from getting into B. And there's setup super quick. So let's... I really want to watch the map here. So forgive me for a second. Yeah. So you have Grin playing super far back. One person playing mechanic. There's the pick. Whoa! Wooly with the huge nade! Double kill! There we go. There's the nade I was talking about. Now we're playing. Now we're playing video games. Look at this quad stack. Jaeger getting picked off, and now it's a 5v2. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Wamp with the pick, but it's too late. It's 3v1. Grinmore. Wamp hears him. Did Grin? These players did not hear each other. I mean, they literally jumped past one another. B is at 75%. You know, and they're set up very good. They're guarding one another. We should see 2 rotate back to A and 1 go C. So let's see what we see here. Grin just playing passive. They don't know how many kills they got. Kisses just called it out. Kisses saw 2 kills. Looks like they're going to elect to let them recap. Yeah, they don't know how many kills there are, so actually A is going to be capped. Kisses is capping as well. We're going to see a pretty crazy spawn camp right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Grin can get. So, there's 1 kill. Temp goes down on A. Oh, flash. Oh, and Wamp defending A. Could they lose this round? It's 4v3. Wooly gets a pick of his own. Jaeger now flashing. Oh no, smoking, sorry. Kisses gets the pick onto B. Now it's a 3v2. Kisses capped C though, I missed that. So Kisses recapped. So now it is a 5v2. Wooly gets a pick, and it's Leo fight all by his lonesome, trying to defend off the world that is Armada. I don't think I would have gone for that shot. Kisses now knows where he is, and there's the pickup. Wooly getting that double frag. Really, really helped them. So, now the score 8-6. Armada desperately trying to hang on and send this into overtime. I'm hungry. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. You're watching the second map. 8-6. Wooly picking up that huge nade that is absolutely necessary to kill these players. He's gonna go for it again. Oh, it's gonna be a little off this time. Oh, nice nade. It bounced off the wall, unfortunately, so no double kill. They're gonna come in, but look what it did. It slowed them down. Nade's trying to come in, and Kingmaker's gonna pick him off. So we're gonna see a 4v4 right now. Kingmaker trying to get up top. He baited B. And let's see what he can do here. Jaeger gets a pick of his own. Wooly trying to stay alive. What can King do? King, this isn't looking good here, ladies and gentlemen. Wooly gets a pick, but he's got to be careful. There's a guy behind him. Oh, he gets saved by Grinmore. And now he goes down. Grin gets a pick. Grin coming in and saving Wooly. What the heck just happened? Holy cow. Grin just saved his teammate and saved the round for his team. That was a 3v1, ladies and gentlemen. Or 3v2, sorry. 2v3. And Grin just saved Wooly. Grin's playing a little passive here. He's gonna let Wamp camp, which is fine. They're gonna cap. I've got the spectator bug again. Grin's gonna bait this. And C is being capped. So Temp getting 1 pick. Here comes a flashbang. Temp gets flashed. Temp rotates up. B player died. Temp now running up top, looking for another pick. He's got to be careful. C's going to be capped out. He misses the first kill. He misses the second. He knows there's 2 over there. There's 1 kill. They had to know he was going to do that. Temp gets another kill. That was... I don't know why they did that. They knew what he was going to be doing. C's at 90%. And B is going to be at 90% as well. So King's going to try and flash. Murdoch is now blocked. King with the free fire. And wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is just... Grinmore... Like, look at Grin only got 2 kills, but it was in that 2v3 situation. Wooly jumped in, and the insurgent player, Wooly jumped into B, and that insurgent player saw Wooly and focused on mid B, but Grin walked in. And when Grin walked in, he killed that player that was trying to kill Wooly. And then the stairs player on B came down and tried to kill and killed Wooly right here in the middle. But then Grin was right here and got the refrag instantaneously, and then it became a 1v1 situation on B. Just really great play by Grin. You know, Grin usually playing in the back, that round playing up, and it really made the difference. So will we see any nades coming out? I don't see any. Oh, there's a pick by Temp. Temp playing aggressive. Kingmaker on to B. Will he go up top? Kingmaker getting taken out by a Jaeger. Wooly trying to play aggressive. He gets taken out. It's now a 2v3. Kisses, be careful. Grin trying to get a pick. Grin gets no pick. He gets taken down. Kisses all by himself. And that's going to be the round, ladies and gentlemen. 9-7 in favor of Knetic. Armada just going toe-to-toe with them. Pretty insane. Temp picking up 20 kills. Over, what was that? What? I can't math. 16 rounds minus 5. 11 rounds, picking up 20 kills. So, playing that hyper-aggressiveness, you know, Knetic just playing very strongly. They're going to be going to Station in this tie-breaking map. So, the series is 1-1. You're watching the semifinals. Best of 3. I'm going to pee really quick. So I will be right back. What do you guys think about Station? Who's going to take Station? I mean, we know nades and flashes are going to be crazy. I'm going to be flashed half the time as a spectator, so it's going to suck. But what do you guys think? Be right back. Guys are just tuning in, I am Veritas Link. You're watching the semifinals, best of 3. I think people are probably going to take a little bio break. So, what do you guys think going into Station? So, I just want to say, for those of you tuning in, we just want to thank Ura Gaming. For the last 2 years, Ura Gaming has provided us with tons of servers. Unfortunately, to our knowledge, we think that Ura Gaming is no longer a thing. But honestly, they were without Ura Gaming, guys. We would have had to pay for our own servers and whatnot. And unfortunately, Ura Gaming went down before the World Cup, so me, Porix, and myself purchased all these servers so that you guys could play. But Ura Gaming, man, like, they're a big part of why there is competitive insurgency. You know, just providing us, you know, 5 to 10 servers at any given time throughout the last 2 years. So just want to say, we give a big shout out to Ura Gaming. Unfortunately, I don't think they're a thing anymore. as of this month. So, thanks, Ura Gaming, for helping Competitive Insurgency stay alive. And that being said, what was I gonna say? If you guys haven't checked it out already, Barbecue and I are working on a Kickstarter. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, it's for a card game. And utilizes a lot of little mini games from King's Cup. If you guys have been to college. So, just watching the stream right now. We're waiting here though. We're on a little bit of a break. These guys are getting some water, etc. So, but yeah. Who do you guys think is gonna win on station? So 9-7. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! I'm loving it. Looks like we're having a little bio break here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me check out my Steam. The other game is going on right now. Let's see here. Or not. What's going on? Somewhere it's going on.